What's up, everybody? All right, just trying to get this streaming to multiple places. I use a thing called Riverside, and that allows me to stream. Like right now, I'm streaming to YouTube, a Facebook group, and my business page. But I'm not sure that's really happening. So let's see. Business page. I think that's going to work. Yeah, that's working. Hello. Then let's double check over here to my group. No, it's not working on the group. That's okay though. Not really worried about that. I can forward it, I think. And then let's check YouTube. No, it's not working. Yep, that's working. All right, so all right, let me just share this from my business page. It's like a brain teaser. My goodness. I got a chat going, so let me know. I'll explain what we're doing here, what I'm doing here. There's no reason to think anybody's going to watch this. That's okay. Let's go into a group. The Mana Hub. Oh, I like the description. I should have put that in there. Maybe it'll be fun. All right. We are live. I don't think I need to watch it there. I can watch my dashboard to see comments. All right, this is kind of new, so be patient with me. But this is a live work session, and I think these are cool. I've seen these a lot on YouTube. I think college kids and stuff like to do this, where they work together, like a study sesh. You know, we used to go to the library and study together. This is how they do it now. Except I'm combining that with what's called building in public. All right, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'll be working on a little podcast thing. And how I'm going to use Notebook LM to create like a virtual podcast, which I've already done, and people are like really liking it. I'm getting a lot of messages about it. But it's a way to keep me accountable. Bye. Okay. This is a way to keep me accountable, and also maybe let you guys see a little bit behind the scenes. This is something I definitely want to do while I build out AI stuff. So that might be people that are curious about AI, or people that are just curious about workflow. No offense to anybody, but I notice a lot of people are pretty weak in their tech skills and tech knowledge, which surprises me. I mean, given the society we live in now, holy cow. I don't know how some of y'all are surviving without being technically proficient in this day and age. You'll see me look over here sometimes. I do have another screen. some music playing too. This is it's called lo-fi study music. If you like this, this account is called Lo-Fi Girl. It's pretty much the most popular lo-fi background studying type music there is. If you look at like the beats to study and relax to, 7 million followers. How about that? Let's just play that list. 7 million. And it's all just kind of like this. I mean, that just makes me happy. I love a good groove. I love electronic music. I love kind of the chill R&B or chill hop, they call it sometimes. Anyway, down tempo, lo-fi. These are all the words they use for this music. So about every 20 minutes or so, I'm going to check in. Let's set myself a timer. I can remember. I think I can do All right, so I will check this countdown. Every 20 minutes, I'll kind of make sure I'm good on the chat. And there's nobody watching yet, but that's okay. Again, I don't know if this is a waste of my time or what it is, but I would love for you to stop by, say hello. But, yeah, let me just work on my main project I know I need to work on. So, Notebook LM. Let me see if I can put a little message up on Riverside. Oh, I guess I could do it in the chat. Oh, let me just talk it in. That'd be easier. Working in Notebook LM. Creating a podcast that will educate people about the new Juice Plus Super Biome Prebiotic Probiotic program, period. I currently have a really good virtual podcast, but it's designed for the partners. So it includes a lot of business information, period. So based on some feedback from some really knowledgeable people, I'm trying to edit this to get it to create the podcast that would just be for prospective clients or people that are, would want to buy it, basically, to educate them. Period. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions. Period. All right, so I guess I'm not supposed to be like upset. I'll keep the chat where I can see it, and then not worry about it. Okay. All right. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. All All right, so I won't feel weird because this might be weird, but you don't have to watch. Or it could be cool. All right, so this is Notebook LM. This is a really cool project by Google. And the cool thing about it is it's kind of AI, but it's kind of different. You know, like here's a good example. Like this is one I created called Eagle Landing. That's my community. The CDD HOA AOI notebook. So AI notebook. So what I can do is I loaded in all the minutes for the last several years, the newsletters, pool and clubhouse info, architectural review committee, the Florida state laws. I mean, look at all this stuff. Now what I can do is I can just chat with it. I don't even. Now the cool thing that makes this really different than something like ChatGPT, which you can create a custom GPT in ChatGPT that has a bunch of documents in it too. But the difference is that ChatGPT is going to kind of use that information. Excuse me. It's going to still like go on the internet. It's really prone to like hallucinations and like making up fake information and such. But this is very much different. This is because it's like a virtual research assistant or a tutor or maybe a shared knowledge base. That's what I set this one up for. I told it, do not assume the user has any background knowledge or they understand this, how CDDs operate. That's a community development district in Florida. That's a law where like our community borrowed like, $50 million or whatever. And that's how the community was built by the developer. They borrow the money from the state, and now it's basically in our mortgages to pay back the state. So it's kind of cool. So it has directions, and it uses all this information over here. So if well, here's a pre-made question. What are the most significant financial and capital concerns facing the CDD? So now it'll go into the minutes and everything and blah, blah. So it's pretty cool. And that wouldn't be possible on something like ChatGPT or Gemini because it wouldn't know the minutes. You know what I mean? And notice how this is taking a little longer. I've had users of my custom AI sometimes say, well, this isn't as fast as ChatGPT. Well, of course not. ChatGPT isn't considering any of your personal information and making it customized to your specific use case. You're getting like this generic response from ChatGPT. That's why I stopped. That's why I started making my own stuff, because it's like once you get over the novelty of like how impressive it is that AI even exists now, you start thinking, yeah, but wait a minute, I needed to really know what's going on, not just know that all of Aristotle's quotes or what year the temple was destroyed in Israel, things like that, because those are just historical things. So what I'm interested in is creating knowledge bases like this, so the AI will do more of like what you want it to do, not just do what everybody knows in history, not just save you time, by not looking things up. So, which is a great function of it. I mean, it is kind of like a glorified search engine, you know what I mean? But the LLM is a large language model that has been trained, and that's why it can speak. It can create sentences. So that is something that's kind of interesting. I wonder if this can tell me how many people are watching. Ooh, that's loud. Can we turn off notifications over here, guys? Because that's going to get irritating. Let's turn off the boop, boop, boop. Let's turn it down. All right, let's turn down Google Chrome. We'll make it soft. I still want to know when I get a Voxer message. All right, so it did give me an answer about the, golf fund deficit and blah, blah, blah. I can even say, like, how much is typically spent on ketchup. I wonder if it'll read that. Because I know the receipts for everything are in there, but I don't know if it actually translates the photographs of the receipts into words that it can search. This will be interesting. So when I'm working on AI stuff like this in a work session, I do spend a lot of time learning. I'm just trying to be a sponge and soak up everything. Oh, look at this. So this is another cool thing about Notebook LM. So it's about $27 for 1,000 9-gram foil packets of ketchup. And I can see where it got that info from. And that's from the November 5th, 2024 agenda. There we go. So we know that they spent $27.30. It looks like the price went up. Pretty cool. Anyway, that's one way to use it. I use it for things like this, for my personal growth, like just loading documents of items that you want to learn about. This could be about gardening. It could be about home repairs. I don't know. It could be all kinds of things. It's kind of like a way you can make custom AIs, I guess. Except remember, it doesn't search the internet. So I don't know if that makes it a strength or a weakness. So I only use this in scenarios where I know that I don't want to supplement it. Now, I can do discovering sources. Like it'll go look for sources on the internet, and then I can choose if I want to add them. But this is just like, okay, in a business like Juice Plus, in a direct sales or network marketing model, this is going to give me ideas on how the marketplace has changed, how things work. But then I can just chat with it, and just learn more. All right, so let's go to what we're working on here. We have a new product that came out in the Juice Plus company, which is super awesome. It's called Super Biome. It is a gut health. Let's explain Super Biome. So it's about gut health. There's the microbiome. It's like a lot of people take probiotics. Now this does talk kind of like formal, But I asked it to give me an explanation, and it does it kind of in a formal way. As a guide, I said conversation style. I could do custom. Oh, look at this! I can tell it to. Interesting. So this is kind of complicated. Wonder if it can do it differently, like pretend to be a 5th grader. We'll do a shorter response length. Now let's refresh this. Oh, nope. I want to get that question again. Lazy, huh? Now this is actually learning about what I'm going to be working on. So yeah, I spent a lot of time learning because this stuff changes every day, Okay, what did the 5th graders say? Wow, okay, so there's this super cool thing called Super Biome, and it's all about making your tummy happy. And it tells me where it's getting the info from. Love it. You know how your your tummy has a bunch of tiny little helpers inside. We call it your microbiome, and it's like a second brain in your body. That's cool. Huh. Cool. Let's go default and see how it will do this. I mean, I had it as a guide. Maybe the guide is more technical. I do kind of like the way this is less of like all friendly and schmoozy. Timer. I got so many dang screens going. Is this going to give me an alarm when the timer goes off? I hope so. All right, so with that said, we know what this is. We know we have a new product from Juice Plus. So the cool thing is, as I load these in, you can then create flashcards, a mind map, reports, quizzes to learn the information. Video overview, it's kind of cool. Audio is what I've been focusing on. So I can create like a podcast. Okay, this is what it ends up sounding like. Let me turn up my volume. Dang, I got Zoom running still? No, I don't. Okay, that must just be in the background. Let me pause this music. All right, so check this out. This is so nice.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping right into foundational wellness. Specifically, we're looking at the body's second brain, the gut microbiome.
And a really interesting two-step system designed to optimize it called superbiome.
Yeah, let's get into that.
It's definitely necessary because, well, the gut's influence is...
So that's pretty good. But this one...
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Okay, today we're tackling something really specific. You, our listener, have given us this comprehensive launch guide for the new Juice Plus Superbiome Probiotic Plus Prebiotic System.
That's right. And our goal today is really to get under the hood of this guide.
Yeah, pull out the science, the market strategy, the key talking points, basically everything a juice.
All right, so the Juice Plus community, I've rolled this out and some people have listened to it. People that have found it really helpful. Okay. But I've also gotten some direct messages asking like, hey, this is kind of for the partners. Can we get something for the prospective clients that would educate them? And I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So what I want to do, I got to figure out how to get it to make another one that includes all the stuff I want. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I need to get this might be interesting for you guys that don't know about AI stuff. If you're advanced, listen, I'm not building AI tools today right now yet. This is more of like my workflow. This is probably for like more of beginner level, intermediate at the most. Certainly not coders or anything. So don't be judging me. Back to the music.
Juice Plus partner needs to feel, really confident in launching this.
Where is my Spotify? There it is. All right, Lo-Fi Girl's back. Chilling like a villain. All right. Okay. So how am I going to do this? So I have this audio, which I'm going to download again. Just kind of, I want to do the whole process. Let's call this 14 MP4. I noticed it didn't like that. Let's just call it an MP3. It seemed to work. All right, so now I have this MP3 of this interview. So I'm going to go over to Riverside. What was it called? It's a Riverside transcriber. Transcribe free? It's kind of hard to find this in Riverside, but there is a transcription generator. There it is. Transcribe now. I love Riverside. That's what I'm streaming on right now. I'm going to upload a file, and it's going to work on this. And it's an interview, really. I think it's a podcast. I don't know. Let's call it an interview. There's two people. It's going quick. Oh, holy cow, that was quick. Oh, that was the upload. Okay, so when this is done, what I'm going to do is, let's see, how am I going to do this? I'm going to use AI to clean it up, and then I'm going to get some feedback. Deanna Christofferson is awesome. Okay, so she gave me some feedback. Timer's done. Well, let's set another 20 minutes. I don't think anybody's watching me yet. Unless I don't know what's up. So I feel like I just did a big long intro, so I'm not even going to talk about anything right now. I wonder what this message is. Nope. Dangerous game I'm playing here. Okay, let's see. Is there a guide? So she's asking, yeah, I mean, see, this is why, you know, when great leaders talk, you listen. And that's why I'm just so glad that, Deanna, if you hear this, that you're giving me feedback, because her and Bob Christofferson, they're just great leaders in the Juice Plus business. They know what's up. So she gave me ideas on what could be better in the podcast, and to cut out the business related stuff, just make it product related. And then she also add that it's safe for children who can swallow a small capsule, and pregnant women. It's safe for anyone taking medication. Then she says can we make a guide? Wait a minute. A guide for prospects? One is for the prospects for the business. The other is a shorter one, prospects. For the customers, which is so good. I'm telling you, so good. I know. It really is. It really is. And the customer prospect partners reference a guide. Is there a guide? ChatGPT. Well, I would ask Mana. I wouldn't ask ChatGPT. No offense to OpenAI, but it's just a generic tool. But we'll do that. Hey, have an actual guide that goes along with the audio. I bet you could. So I'm going to be doing a conference recap at my house tomorrow, and if you have something like that, I would love to be able to do that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's today then. Oh no, that's today. Good. So tomorrow she's having it. Oh yeah. Guess I could do this live. Hey Deanna, I'm working right now, and I love that idea of having a guide that goes along with the partner podcast. Yes, I will definitely do that. Weird, huh? I see. I lost my stop button. Let me Voxer's just terrible on PC. Anybody use Voxer on PC? Holy cow. So I'm already realizing if this were a work session in the future, I guess I need to be quiet so that you could work. Hey Deanna, I'm working right now. Okay, so that worked. All right, so okay, so let's do that. So let's go back to see how we're doing on our AI transcription. Here it is. I'm going to just copy all this. And I'm not going to do it as that. I'm going to do it as this is my behind the scenes stuff I use for developing my AI stuff. But I'm going to go to my actual AI. Let's see. Yeah, I think it'll work best in here. You know where it'll work great? On the clones. DeepSeek, I think, would be good for this. So when you're prompting AI, it's good to give it a lot of context. I like to talk it in. Set up your computer where you have like a button where you can just talk. It's like on the phone. I just like to talk it in. Talk text. You know, everybody does talk text on their phone, but not many people do it on their computer. So let's learn how to do that. Just look it up. Okay. All right. Let's see. The following is a transcript from an AI podcast I created with Notebook LM. Period. Period. This podcast is really aimed at Juice Plus partners because it talks about business concepts and things that wouldn't really be appropriate to share with a prospective client of the new Super Biome product that we're introducing, period. So this is really a guide for partners to learn about Super Biome and then also learn how to share it with others, period. I want to adapt this podcast and turn it into a tool that we could use for sending to prospective clients to educate them more about our new product, period. Transcript below and turn it into bullet points of topics that are discussed by the two hosts. Period. I will use this to put it back into Notebook LM and create a new podcast that is only for potential clients. Period. This list of topics will be used as the prompt. In the AI audio overview feature in Notebook LM. Period. So please format it in a way that will be most useful in that scenario. Period. If you have any questions, please ask me for clarification. Do not make assumptions and do not move forward until you fully understand your task and have all the information you need. Period. All right, so now I'm going to paste in that podcast. Now check this out. I know a lot of you guys, you do these little things like make a podcast. You know that you can't just do a prompt like that. This thing needs context and information. The only way it works well. On the studio chat. Aha. Let me put this. There's only one person in the studio chat. I hope I didn't miss anybody. All right, so let's go ahead and process this. This is a custom AI. This is just a clone of DeepSeek, which is that Chinese one. And this is within my JP Mana suite of tools that has all these different things for like working on your Juice Plus business. Eventually, I'm going to create similar versions of this for other companies and other direct sales companies, things like that. All right. You want me to review the transcript, create a comprehensive list of the topics. Oh, good. Thank you. Understand completely based on my research. Notebook LM's audio overview feature creates podcast style conversations using two voices, and you need a structured list of topics that will serve as the prompt for generating. Yes. Thank you. This is more like it. What did Deanna say? I know she answered me back. Okay, so now this is a great spot. Before I do that, I'm going to go back to Deanna's message and I'm going to add the topics that she suggested we add. Because like I said earlier, when great people talk, you listen. So if she's got ideas, I want to use them, you know? Here it is. Okay, let's put this back in here. All right, I really like that. Here are a few things, other one that... Okay. All right, so that's one thing I'm going to give to it. That was very good. Thank you. Period. Now let's revise this or add to it a little bit. Period. The following text is feedback I got from someone about a previous attempt at doing this customer-focused podcast with an adaptation of the one that I provided. Period. It didn't quite get all of the topics. So I'm just going to put the feedback that I got from my friend, and you can make sure that these points are included into our outline and bullet points. Period. Okay. Let's see what it does with this. Let's go deep seek. This one runs pretty quick. This should give you a notebook on what it needs to create a warm, educational, and client-appropriate podcast that highlights the product's benefits while maintaining the authentic Juice Plus voice. You're very appreciated. How about that? Huh. Yes. New section. Huh. That's good. I think on this, it gives me the option. Shorter, default, or longer. Deep dive. When Notebook LM, when creating the audio overview in Notebook LM, I have the following features. It looks like I can choose one of these styles. Period. What do you recommend that I choose? Question mark. This is one of those situations where, like, you can make the decision yourself, but it's just kind of nice seeing what the machine will recommend. And I know there's a danger of like confirmation bias and things like that. My friend Robert is a computer science guy. We walk our dogs together and play golf and stuff. So we talk about a lot of deep topics of like the philosophy of AI and how we're using it and how we should use it and could use it and all that. But we're also building a machine that's going to measure the speed of the cars going down our street. And if they're speeding, it's going to like flash a little light so they know that we saw them. Then it's going to take a picture of their license plate and their car, and it's going to post it into the community Facebook group, all automatically using AI and stuff. So that'll be fun. And if that's interesting, you can reach out. We're going to use a Raspberry Pi in order to do that. Should be fun. Okay, so I asked it these questions, but there was another thing, another option. Here we go. Oh, and then the length. Okay, I'm curious what it thinks. I usually go, I think like a 5-6 minute one is good, but I also have the choice of short, default, or long in the podcast's length. What would be ideal as a tool for prospects? All right. So when I was working earlier, I was drinking coffee. Now I'm retiring the coffee, and now I'm drinking some Juice Plus Illuminate. Illuminate is great because it has like nootropics and cordyceps. I don't know. Brain's fried. But it's like a natural. It has a little bit of natural coffee. The whole fruit, like not the bean, the fruit. And so it has all that in there, so it's extra healthy. And it's not just, it does have 80 milligrams of caffeine, but it also has those cordyceps, mushrooms, has lion's mane, has nootropics, so it's good for like brain function. Getting hungry. All right, so let's see what it says. Recommended style, deep dive. And recommended length, default, 5 to 7 minutes. All right, so now we have our, timer's up. All right, we now interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast. Let's see. All right. Let's start our next timer. All right, let's see. So far, we've been transcribing. I gave you a little tour of the whole Notebook LM thing and how it can be used. I created an audio. I showed you my old audio overview. I went over to the riverside.com/transcription tool, and it copied everything to the clipboard for me from the audio. And then I put that into AI, which is the JP Mana suite of tools, my personal thing that I developed. And it's mostly Juice Plus Focus, but I do have a folder down here called AI Clones where you can just use Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, or DeepSeek. These are all like the latest versions too. So most people don't use these. I look at the stats and people aren't using these very much, but this is some of the real value in like owning or subscribing to my service, because this is 20, this is 20, this is 20, this is 20. A lot of money that you get all of it for just $20 a month with me. All right, so then we put it in here and it made a list of just the bullet points, and then we revised it. We added some things from Deanna Christofferson, and now we have this. And we're going to see how it works. All right, so we're going to create a new. This one, I'm going to go ahead and delete it because that was a customer one. But so I love what Deanna said. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And then after this, we're going to use AI to create a guide, which should be really cool. Gosh, what a great idea. All right, so AI recommended we use the deep dive and the default length. Oh no, I think this only lets us have. Oh, yeah, this. I don't think it's going to let me do this long of an explanation, but let's try it. Maybe it will. Are the last words client focus, your friend appreciated? Let's double check. We're getting everything in here. Your friend appreciated. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. If this works, I'll be so happy. Yes. All right. So now it's generating the overview over here. Let me get our music going again. I'm going to go for some potty time. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. I don't understand. I just don't understand how I see who's watching this. It seems like Riverside should show me this, but whatever. All right, whatever. Let me do an overlay in case somebody's watching. Hey, Hurley, come on in here, boy. All right, so if you want to be in my group, this is my AI focus group. You can click on this and go right to it. Love to have you in there. I'll put it up there again in case you missed that. You only get 10 seconds. Hurry up. All right, so we ask it to create a new podcast. Let's take a listen. All right, this is what it came up with.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're tackling a stack of sources you sent over, all focused on foundational wellness. Our goal is to pull out the key insights for you. We're looking specifically at a new release, the Superbiome Probiotic Plus Prebiotic System. And it comes from a brand, Juice Plus,
I gotta go let
that's been a trusted name in wellness since, 1993.
That's right, over 30 years. And that history is important context, I think. It suggests, a real commitment to evolving with the science and the system. It definitely feels like an evolution. It's a complete two-step approach, focusing squarely on the gut microbiome.
Which, as the sources point out, is increasingly being called the body's second brain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That term really captures the significance. It's not just about digestion anymore.
Right. Most people probably think, oh, gut health, that's about regularity or maybe bloating. But the research you flag suggests it's a much, much bigger picture.
Oh, absolutely. A balanced gut microbiome is foundational. The materials really emphasize its impact on, everything. Immune response, energy levels throughout the day, cognitive function, even mood regulation.
And skin health, too, I saw mentioned.
Yes, even skin health. It truly is a cornerstone of holistic wellness. It connects to so many different body systems.
Okay, so let's unpack this superbiome system itself. The key idea seems to be this symbiotic approach. It's not just one thing, it's two steps working together. Why is that symbiosis so critical?
Well, think of it like gardening. It's the difference between just scattering seeds and actually preparing the soil and feeding them. Probiotics, the live bacteria, they're like the seeds you're planting to replenish your gut flora.
Okay, the seeds. Makes sense.
But those seeds need the right conditions and food to actually take root and flourish, right? That's where the prebiotics come in. They're the specialized fertilizer.
Ah, I see. So if you just take a probiotic, just the seeds, without the right food, they might not stick around. They might just pass through.
Precisely. They might struggle to establish themselves. The goal isn't just a temporary boost, it's about helping your gut naturally generate its own beneficial compounds long term.
Okay, so the system helps the body create its own good stuff.
Exactly. And this leads us to the concept of postbiotics. That's really the ultimate outcome the system is designed for. The formula is basically probiotics plus prebiotics working together helps your body create its own postbiotics.
Postbiotics. Okay, that term came up a lot. The sources got pretty specific, mentioning things like short chain fatty acids, SCFAs, butyrate, What are those exactly, and why are they the end goal?
Right. SCFAs like butyrate are absolutely key. They're produced when those beneficial bacteria ferment the prebiotic fibers. Think of them as communication molecules. Butyrate, for instance, is the primary fuel source for the cells lining your colon.
So it literally feeds our own gut lining.
Yes, it directly nourishes your cells. This strengthens the gut barrier, which is crucial. It helps reduce inflammation systemically. And these SCFAs, they also send signals communicating directly with your immune system and even your brain.
Wow. Okay, that really elevates this beyond just digestion. It's cellular health, communication, foundational stuff. Let's look at step 1 then, the probiotic capsule, the seeds. It mentions 20 billion CFU. Is that the key number?
Well, 20 billion CFU, that's colony forming units, is definitely highlighted as a clinically relevant high dose. You see, this system
Sounds good.
ensures you're
I'm gonna hit
getting
the
both the
end.
right treatment in your overall whole body health. It's moving beyond just managing digestive discomfort. It's about proactively building resilience across multiple systems, impacting your energy, your mood, your immunity, everything.
That connection to the second brain really drives it home. It's foundational knowledge. So if this deep dive has sparked more questions for you, maybe about how superbiome fits into your specific health goals or your current routine, the best step is to reach out to the person who shared this information with you. They'll have the resources and context to give you personalized guidance.
It's good. It ended a little abrupt, but that's pretty dang good. Wow. Watching the chat, if you have any questions. Again, I'm not quite sure where this is streaming or how successful it is, but it's keeping me working. All right, so now I'm going to interactive mode. Let's just play with that for a minute. I think we can interrupt this thing or something. Watch this. I haven't tried this.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling a stack of sources you sent over, all focused on. Hey there. Want to share your thoughts on this?
I was wondering what is the. Let me try again.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much variety.
Yep, go on.
I'm wondering how much variety of organisms is there in these?
Oh, that is a fantastic question.
Variety is actually one of the core.
Differentiators of this system.
Absolutely. The sources make a big deal.
About the diversity in the probiotic.
And the diversity in the prebiotic.
Okay, let's unpack this. On the probiotic side, that's step 1,
The capsule delivers 20 billion CFU.
which is a high potency.
But to your point on variety, it includes
9 carefully selected probiotic species
9 species. That's from both the lactobacilli.
and the bifidobacteria family.
The source.
Oh, go for it.
How does this compare to other products on the market right now?
That is the perfect question right now.
Yes, you are reading our minds.
The sources include a whole section on market positioning,
Because as you pointed out earlier, variety is key.
and the competitive landscape shows that many products fall short.
Specifically, they tend to offer only a partial solution.
Many competitors just offer probiotics,
And often those probiotics have lower counts.
or they only include 1 or 2 species.
The sources say this superbiome system is unique because it delivers that complete symbiotic approach.
That means high potency probiotics, 20 billion CFU, with high diversity of the 9 species we talked about earlier.
And crucially, it also includes the prebiotics to feed those good bacteria.
The comparison chart they include is pretty compelling.
It looks at top-selling products in the adult digestive category.
This system is the only one in the comparison that checks every box.
It has the high CFU count, the 9 or more species, and the multiple diverse prebiotic fibers.
And it's gentle, which is a major differentiator.
That 6-fiber blend, which breaks down at different points.
Okay, that's pretty cool. The interactive mode. There's a lot of potential there. Holy cow. I mean, my head is spinning just thinking of that. Oh my gosh, there's so much we could do. I mean, you could just do a different podcast talking to this thing all the time. That's pretty wild. All right, but here's the thing. If we're going to use this, I don't want to end up with my foot in my mouth. So I'm going to go ahead and download this. And we're going to call this the long version. And remember, it seems to like it when we call it an MP3. It's in my downloads, long version, seed, soil, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. And now I want to go over to the AI transcripts. We're going to transcribe another file. Yes. And we're going to put that in. All right, so now while that's doing that, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to copy this prompt again. And I didn't really like that this is 12 minutes, 10 minutes long. So we're going to make a new version. We're going to call this one's going to be a deep dive. Again, we're going to make it shorter. And then we're going to just do that. See how it handles that.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're tackling a stack of sources you sent over, all focused on...
Okay. All right, so now we're transcribing. It's all done. We're going to copy this to the clipboard. And now we're going to fact check this. Hello? Hi. Hold on. I'm working live. I can mute. Or you can just say hi, but don't say anything personal. Because I'm just streaming. I don't think anybody's watching anyway, but
Hi. No, have fun. I'll see you in a little while.
okay. Emma got a cat tree for like a new thing. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so now we take the transcript, and now I'm gonna go back over here, and I've trained what's hot on everything. Okay, let's just say fact check this podcast transcripts. Well, I got no questions in the chat, so I'm gonna not worry about the timer for now. I'm going to put in the whole transcript. And now it's going to fact check everything against. And I wouldn't expect it to not be perfectly in alignment with the documents and documentation from the company. And no part of this process have I gone out to the internet. So it's all good. I'm going to double check that fact checked here. I'm going to say fact check this transcript against the sources. Oh, it's too long. This is where it was shorter sometimes. Okay, that's okay. I already know it's fine. Can I change that? No. Wish I could make this bigger. Analytics. Oh, I gotta share it first. By the way, good news and bad news. Bad news. Good news is Notebook LM is awesome, and I think you get it free as a college student now. But otherwise, it's kind of difficult. How does one get access to Notebook LM. By the way, yeah, so I still use Gemini. I canceled my ChatGPT just because it's just not giving you great answers anymore, guys. I hate to tell you. Especially if you're on the free version. Don't even waste your time. But I have the Google Pixel phone. And my new one's coming tomorrow. Excited. But I get like a free year of Gemini. So Gemini is awesome. You have Pro, and then this is a deep reasoning and math and code. Anyway, straightforward. It requires a Google account. Now that doesn't mean, I don't think, personal Google account. When they say Google account, I think they mean like an advanced account. Like where yeah. Oh, look. School or work, you might be managed by organized. Oh, yeah, but you definitely get it. Huh. Google One AI Premium subscription. I have that. Google Workspace. That's what I have. Google AI Pro for Education. So you might want to look around for some of that, but here's the official website, notebooklm.google.com. I think it's really great. I think it's a great tool. If we take that transcript, which I'm going to copy again. There's another cool tool that I've been experimenting with called Perplexity. I mean, I don't even think I have it saved in here. It's pretty new for me. Yeah, so Perplexity is cool because it is different. I think we can create spaces, which is cool. So it becomes like Notebook LM, but this is definitely all about the internet. So what if I tell this to fact check? Fact check this transcript. So now it's going to have stuff from the internet. And this is the problem with the internet. It's just, you never know. Yeah, even just regular internet. So this went everywhere, and I think it searched the web for this because it doesn't have anything else. So super. We are completely confirmed that we are compliant and not telling lies. So this long version is good. This one is how long?
All right, welcome back to the deep dive.
6.5
Today,
minutes.
we're jumping into something pretty
Let's fact check
foundational for
this one.
wellness.
Absolutely. Foundational wellness, and specifically, the gut microbiome. It's everywhere in the discussion now, isn't it?
It really is. And we're looking closely at this new system, the Superbiome Probiotic Plus Prebiotic.
From Juice Plus Plus.
Yeah, and that's a brand, gosh, they've been around over 30 years, right? Since 93. So there's a level of trust there already.
Definitely. And that
Forgot about the
experience
Juice Plus
matters.
Plus
So
thing.
why
I
the
can
focus
change
on the
that.
gut now? Well, the sources are clear. It's like the body's second brain.
Okay,
Oh,
second
I hate
brain.
that.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
What does that actually mean in terms of like daily?
So what it does is, because Juice Plus as a plus after the word plus, then AIs, when they're talking, like to say Juice Plus Plus. Juice Plus Plus. Oh, cool. I can show chats on the screen. That's awesome. Okay, so now I just downloaded that again. Now we're going to a new transcription tool. And did this one, I better use this first and put this into like a Google Doc or something. Okay, so we don't really need this right now. Let's go to what was I gonna do? I was gonna check this. Crap. We don't need perplexity. I'm transcribing. Oh, I wanted to put this into a. Okay, I don't want to lose this. Okay. In case I need it again. I don't want to do that work again, right? So let's just put this right here. And I would like to know if this says the word juice plus. See, this one got it. It just said juice plus family. It didn't say juice plus plus. Dang it. Yeah, I'm going to create a new one. And I'm going to do the next transcription. We're going to transcribe another file. And we're going to upload the short one. And we're going to fact check that. It's a podcast and I am a human. Where's our music? New song? They're all just kind of like background music. They're probably going to make this stream get deleted, which is fine. It's fine. Very relaxing. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Oh, it usually does that pretty quick. Is something wrong? Let me reload this. Upload file. Short version. Let's go, boy. There we go. Now. Oh, okay. I need to do these in Spanish too. So what I think I'm going to need to do, I think I did this the other day, is when I put this in, I need to tell it. Where did we do that? Where did we do that? In Mana Advisor, maybe? Oh, no. I know where I did it. I did it in a deep state, couldn't I? Oh, I almost used the wrong one. Gosh, I hate when I do that. Oh, and I did it again. Okay, this should give you... Okay. Now, let's start loading this up. English, shorter, things to try. Let's try this. What should it focus on? So before I press generate, I want to go see what's going on. Maybe there's other things we have to change, you know. So I'm going to copy this to clipboard. See, it says Juice Plus Plus right there. Yeah. All right, so let's do a fact check on a new thing. Fact. Oh, no, we want to fact check this with what's hot. That's what's actually trained on these documents. Fact check the following podcast transcript. I'm going to make sure it follows the be sure to follow the order and include information. I got confused. Was everything accurate in this podcast? You can also, guys, you can follow me on YouTube. I'd love for you to follow me there. And then there's a podcast. Oh, no, podcast isn't. I guess I put it on here, though. It's called The Real Hustle. It's on Spotify and on YouTube. Okay. Correctly, accurately, correctly, compliance. Okay. So this is definitely giving it a good job, but I just don't like the way it said Juice Plus Plus. So let's see if we can avoid that. I'm going to actually get rid of this one. I'm going to be confident that the new one will be awesome. I'm going to go over to Facebook while I wait for this to complete. Oh, we may not even be live. I wonder. Dang it, I'm not even live right now. That stinks. Where am I live to? I'm live on YouTube. It's working. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so YouTube is working. Man, a hub. So it's not even working on Facebook. That stinks. Well, maybe next time. Let me keep it going. I'm gonna stop and retry it actually. If you watched, thank you.